Welcome to this explosive breakdown of one of the most shocking moments in daytime TV history. Cher, the eternal icon of music and reinvention, getting dramatically kicked off The View after a fiery live clash that left fans worldwide gasping in disbelief. Picture this: it's a sunny morning in New York, the studio lights blazing hot on the iconic round table where the ladies of The View have dished on everything from politics to pop culture for decades, and today, the guest of honor is none other than Cher herself. At 79 years young, Cher struts in looking fabulous as ever, her signature long black hair cascading like a waterfall of attitude, clad in a shimmering sequin top that catches every camera angle, paired with those sky-high heels that scream, "I'm still turning tricks and breaking hearts." The audience erupts in applause. Whoopi Goldberg kicks things off with her trademark warmth, introducing Cher as the "Goddess of Groove," who's just dropped her latest memoir, a tell-all that's already climbing bestseller lists with juicy anecdotes from her wild 70s escapades with Sonny Bono to her triumphant Broadway runs and those unforgettable Vegas spectacles. Joy Behar, ever the quick-witted firecracker, leans in with a grin, Sunny Hostin nods approvingly, and Sarah Haynes sips her coffee, all seeming set for a fun, frothy chat about empowerment, aging gracefully or not, and maybe a sneak peek at Cher's upcoming holiday album that's got Holiday Diva written all over it. But oh, how quickly the vibe shifts. Within minutes, what starts as light banter spirals into a verbal inferno that no one saw coming, fueled by Cher's unfiltered candor clashing head-on with the panel's probing style. Fans at home, glued to their screens from LA to London, start tweeting furiously, "Is this real? Cher versus The View? Pinch me." And just like that, the internet ignites, memes exploding faster than fireworks on the 4th, with clips going viral before the commercial break even hits. Picking up right where the commercial tease left us hanging, the ladies return to their seats post-break, but the energy in the studio is palpably altered, like walking into a party where someone's just thrown a drink in another's face. Whoopi, the seasoned moderator with her EGOT glow, attempts to reset with a pivot to Cher's philanthropy, highlighting her tireless work with children's charities and AIDS research, topics that usually melt any ice. Cher nods graciously at first, her famous half-smile flickering like a faulty neon sign, but you can see the storm brewing behind those coal-lined eyes, the kind of intensity that powered her through the disco inferno of the 80s. Joy, undeterred or perhaps goaded by the adrenaline, circles back to the husband quip, framing it as admiration for your boldness in love, but it's clear she's testing waters, her comedian's instinct sniffing out drama ratings gold. The audience shifts uncomfortably, a few nervous laughs bubbling up, while remote viewers flood social media with hashtag Cher vs Joy, polls popping up like Team Cher or Team View, with 78% siding with the diva already. Cher, drawing from decades of interview trenches, responds not with silence but with a scalpel-sharp retort: boldness? Try necessity, Joy. In my era, we didn't have apps, we had auditions, heartbreaks, and enough grit to fill the Grand Canyon. You call it colorful, I call it conquering. The words hang heavy, laced with the weight of a woman who's headlined Super Bowls and survived tabloid tsunamis, her tone a blend of hurt and defiance that slices through the small-talk facade. Sunny jumps in, her legal eagle mind dissecting the nuance. It's about owning your narrative, right, Cher? No apologies for living large. In the immediate heartbeat after Cher's dramatic departure, the studio plunges into a vortex of awkward limbo, the kind where time stretches like taffy and every second feels scripted by a bad rom-com writer. Whoopi, drawing on her Broadway-honed improv skills, ad-libs a bridge. "Well, folks, that's Cher, believing in herself so fiercely she leaves us all believing too." We'll be right back after this fiery break. Laughter trickles in, forced but functional, as the iconic Hot Topic logo flashes and ads for heartburn remedies ironically roll, because if ever there was a moment needing Tums, it's this. Off-camera, chaos reigns, stagehands scurry like ants at a picnic, producers huddle in war rooms barking orders into headsets, get legal on the line. Is this defamation or diva discourse? Joy sits frozen, her usual bravado cracked, whispering to Sarah, "I was just kidding." She knows that, right? Sarah, empathetic as ever, pats her hand. She does, but legends don't do half measures. Sunny, scrolling her phone discreetly, notes the social storm already, #Justice for Cher surging, with fans photoshopping Cher's face on Thanos snapping away bad vibes. Back in the green room, or rather, the hallway where Cher paused her procession, her team swarms, publicist with iPad blazing alerts, stylist adjusting that perfect blowout, and Cher herself, composed as a couture gown, exhaling slowly before quipping, "Darlings, sometimes you gotta exit stage left to enter center stage." No tears, no tantrum, just the quiet power of a woman who's face down worse than a talk show tussle, like the IRS audits of the 90s or the tabloid frenzy over her trans son Chaz's journey, which she championed with mama bear ferocity. Dawn breaks on the morrow, and the Cher/View saga dominates headlines like a monsoon over headlines. From page 6 splashes, diva departs, Cher storms off set, to CNN panels debating the death of civility in celebrity chat. By breakfast, it's inescapable. Baristas at Starbucks scribble #ShareStrong on cups, office water coolers bubble with "Did you see Joy's face?" Priceless, and algorithms feed the frenzy, YouTube compilations racking millions of views with titles like Cher's Epic View Walkout, Unfiltered and Unapologetic. Cher, ever the media maven, leans into the whirlwind, scheduling a surprise drop on her SiriusXM show, Cher Love, where she opens with a husky laugh, "Ladies of the View, you're my sisters from another mister, but next time, let's skip the roast and go straight to the rose." The call-in lines jam, fans pouring love like confetti. A trans teen from Ohio credits her for coming out courage, a boomer from Florida toasts her timeless sass. Joy, meanwhile, faces the heat solo on Good Morning America, her apology tour kicking off with teary-eyed candor. "I adore Cher, she's braver than I could dream. My big mouth got ahead of my heart." Whoopi backs her up in a Variety op-ed, "Our tables for tumult, why messy matters," arguing the blow-up humanizes stars, stripping pedestals to reveal shared scars. But the real ripple? Industry insiders buzz about protocol shifts. Guest contracts now include humor veto clauses, a nod to Cher's catalyst role in taming the talk show tiger. Fans, that indomitable force, turn backlash to booster. Etsy explodes with Team Cher tees featuring her doorslam silhouette. Spotify streams of "If I Could Turn Back Time" surge 500%, as if the universe itself rewinds to her glory days. Social justice angles emerge too. Influencers like Lizzo tweet solidarity, "Queens protect queens." Cher paved our parade, highlighting how the clash spotlights microaggressions against aging women in Spotlight, where vitality's villainized. Fast forward a month, and the Cher/View clash has morphed from meme fodder to masterclass, dissected in college comms courses as case study, celebrity agency in crisis, with syllabi citing her exit as exemplar of narrative reclamation. Cher, capitalizing on the cultural cachet, launches a podcast, Cher's Chair, Unreserved, where she unpacks the incident with guests from Oprah to Obama, delving into the art of the audacious exit with wit sharper than her cheekbones. Episodes debut to sold-out waits, listeners hanging on her husky timbre as she recounts Joy's jab. Like a bad review, stings, but sells tickets. Ratings rival Joe Rogan, proving her pull transcends tunes. Joy, transformed by the tumult, pens a guest column for The Atlantic on comedy's collateral, when punchlines punch back, admitting the hubris of host-guest hierarchies and vowing vulnerability vows. The View evolves too. Segments now end with Truth Check, a guest-vetted buffer against barbs, credited in credits to CG inspiration. Fans, that fervent fellowship, fuel the fire. Convention sprout, Cher Con, panels pondering walk-offs through history, from Elvis's '68 comeback to Kanye's mic grabs, crowning Cher's the classiest. Merch mania persists, bobblehead exiting Cher, dolls wobble off shelves, proceeds padding her animal rescue coffers. Broader ripples reach boardrooms. Execs at ABC greenlight Diva Dialogues, a spin-off series on unfiltered icons, pitched as The View, but with velvet ropes. Cher cameos in the pilot, her presence a ratings rocket. Personally, Cher's romantic radar pings anew, tabloids tattling a flirtation with a mystery mogul, quipping in interviews, post-clash glow-up, who needs husbands when you've got headlines? Her tour, Unbreakable Encore, sells out arenas, set lists weaving View anecdotes into half-breed howls, crowds chanting, "Kick it, Cher," like a battle cry.